So the World Wrestling Federation has announced that they'll be adding another 4 pay-per-view shows in 1995 in order to keep pace with WCW, starting with a May 14th show in Syracuse, New York, which will be dubbed In Your Home.
How about that?
Yeah, Uncle Dave, close, but no cigar. The new shows will run 1 hour 45 minutes and cost only $14.95, which is $10 less than WCW's non-Hogan shows. Ones that feature Hulk Hogan will cost.
The dynamic pricing, I never knew that.
Yeah, right. Like, hey, if you want to see Hulk Hogan, pay us more. Damn it!
It's like
that works for him, brother.
It's like out of the Coliseum Brooklyn A's games. Like, no one goes to our games for hella cheap. But the Yankees or the Red Sox or something like that's in town. Oh man, they go up. And that's not secondary market, by the way.
Well, and I know this probably hurts you to say, but I'm sure whenever the Chiefs come to play the Raiders, I'm sure those tickets are, pretty expensive.
I mean, but obviously the Cowboys and the Packers and stuff, they go everywhere they go, they're more expensive. Yeah.
Yep.
But like, I didn't know dynamic pricing was happening on pay-per-views back in the day. I'm today's years old knowing this.
Yeah, right. But ones that feature Hulk Hogan cost $27.95. To balance off this low price for the new shows, the big shows will be more expensive at $34.95 for WrestleMania and $29.95 for SummerSlam. I remember my first WrestleMania I ordered was $20, and that was $50. I don't know what they cost now if you order them.
The first one I ever ordered, right, like flat out, didn't watch it at anyone's house but my own, was WrestleMania 19. That one was 40, I want to say. WrestleMania 19 coming up soon, by the way.
Was it? Yeah. Was it?
I feel like it was like $40.
Oh, okay. So they upped the price the next year then?
I think so.
That makes sense. What was it? 23 was Undertaker and Edge?
I was 24.
24. Okay. That one I watched at a buddy's house, and he invited over there was 5 of us, and we all pitched in $10. So that was a pretty good deal.
I remember from WrestleMania 6 to 9, I watched either with my grandfather or at a friend's house, and then from 10 to 18, I watched it at a buddy's house through a nefarious way, not my way. Point that out.
Hey, look,
and I'm not trying to make light of it, but he's now since passed away. So what are you going to do? Throw him in jail?
Yeah, exactly. That's like when bill collectors, it's like somebody dies and they've got outstanding bills. It's like, now what? I don't like being in debt, but just in a ha-ha kind of way. I kind of hope that I have some debts when I die, just so it's like, what are they going to do?
Imprison your corpse?
Yeah, right. Exactly. But anyway, at this point, there's a whopping 18 wrestling pay-per-views scheduled for 1995. I'll just fast forward a couple decades. Plus, whatever UFC shows put out there, and whatever wacky stuff like Herb Abrams or UWFI or UWFI or whatever.
Hey, I want to backtrack real quick. This past Saturday, as of this recording, was the UFC, the return of John Jones.
Yeah.
And it's funny because we were just talking about pay-per-view prices. During the show, they flat out say, they'll see the new updated pay-per-view price. They slip the word update in there and make it sound okay.
Yeah. Well, didn't you say it's damn near $100?
It is, yeah.
F that, man.
Yeah, I watched it at a movie theater.
Yeah, why would you pay that much money? For the convenience of sitting on your ass in your own home, I guess. But it's I'd rather trek to the theater for that. But anyway, at this point,
I have Cinemark Movie Pass, so essentially it was free.
Oh, there you go. But at this point, it seems like the real money in wrestling has gone from house shows to pay-per-view, as evidenced by all the groups that only do house shows going out of business. WWF and WCW really only do them because that's what they've always done. ECW might be doing okay in Philly, but hasn't turned any kind of profit outside of the bingo hall. I know. And pretty much...
Well, there's the surprise of the century.
No wonder they kept running that building. And it's pretty much has anyone with a business background shaking their heads in disbelief because you can't sustain a long-term promotion that way that they're doing it. Look who won the pony. Clearly, they need to get on pay-per-view to survive. Fast forward about 2 years, they'll be
what's left out of that statement is you need to get on pay-per-view and people to buy it to survive.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I mean,
I suppose you get some money from the media rights, but I don't think that really is going to solve your woes.
Yeah, well, TNA found that out. They quit doing so many damn pay-per-views after a while because nobody was buying them.